also have, which can sustain them with uniqueness. For example, these coffees have amino acids which can support your longevity and few more health activities as well. And likewise, we are also into this crop-specific activity. And BBC has got 2 grants for supporting the grape cluster in Jamkhandi. And again, we are about to get one more from NABARD, and one more for 30 lakhs, and another one for from APIDA to develop the pomegranate activity, pomegranate processing in first quality of pomegranates for export. And likewise, we developed our own microbial load from the natural soil, such that the quality of plants gives a good yield and good varieties, as that the processed food also have a better quality for export. So these are certain varieties which BBC has created, and now it is will be provided as a tech transfer to some companies now for market, not just in India, across the globe. And Loam Bio is one company from Australia which is looking for our products to sell in Australia. And Luxembourg government has also come and requested for carbon fixation and nitrogen fixation bacteria with us to support their regional plans. And likewise, we are doing certain Kalyana Karnataka regional initiatives where from farm to fork we are supporting certain activities as well. And these are certain Kalyana Karnataka microbial diversity we have built in, like how we are creating gut microbial for human. We are also doing for agriculture, such that from soil, if you play the game, the quality of food what you are bringing will be, to the table will be the first quality what you are trying to bring in. And these are certain strains what we have documented. And these are the food technology ecosystems which we are valorizing for our society. And we wanted to make sure the product developed, processed are into the proper quality. We are now coming with food testing lab as well in BBC now. And not just for human food, even consumption of animal food and even marine has also been planned, and scalable units have been put in BBC now. And these are certain products which we are coming in now. You would have heard about soy milk, badam milk, and all the almond milk and all this. So BBC is coming with dal milk from our Gulbarga region. So this is the unique concept we are now creating, and it is still in the process. And likewise, we are even having this fruit mixed with dal milk and all this. These are new flavors coming in, such that even protein powders. So even insect-based protein products with NBAR is also been planned, and we are working on that. And apart from this, there are many startups of BBC who are working into alternative protein, functional nutraceutical protein, food preservation, agri-tech based, ready-to-eat, food in space, and these are certain things we are again working into. And most specific startups like Fix 44, for an example, they make milk from just a peptide. DNA peptide. So now they have scaled, and they should be having their peptide from milk in another 2 years into the market. So you would have heard about Devi Gare, which is invested by Cred founder. So they are having this functional protein, so which is coming in. So these are for example, we are having various other mini startups which you could come and visit at BBC, have good time, speak with them, learn about them. And apart from this, we do have plenty of researchers coming down, come with their pain points, stating that this is my pain points, so this is what I want to do, and how do I commercialize it. So we are happy to support researchers to commercialize activities. And thank you very much. So happy to take up any questions if there is any.
Good afternoon, sir. I'm Dr. Balakrishna. I'm coming from Institute of Wood Science and Technology.
Could you be a little able?
I'm from Institute of Wood Science and Technology, sir. Sir, is there any opportunities for waste to wealth management? Because regional agroforestry wastes are generating in Karnataka in a higher scale. For example, in coconut-based growing areas. So for that, any opportunities from Bio Innovation Center for waste management?
So that is a separate stream into environmental we are already working into. Okay. And today I just showcased about what is the food and all this we are just doing. So waste to wealth is one of the biggest sectors for us.
Yes, sir.
And just behind you is my team. You can have a discussion, and also you can have the team from CFTRI also to get us connected.
Sure, sir. Thank you so much.
And we are one of the mentors for all the Elevate startups again. So every year, these Elevate startups, after they get awarded with the funds, so we tend to at least get around like 20 startups per year. And all these startups in waste to wealth, healthcare, food, so all these startups do come to BBC. So we are looking for advisors, we are looking for mentors, and we are also looking for partners. So even people who are looking for tech transfer as well, we are happy to provide you with the contacts of the startups such that you can commercialize yourself. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for sharing what Innovation Center is doing and also making it familiar and keeping it open so that all of us can approach you for further collaboration. Hope the startups will take up this opportunity to collaborate with them and then get benefited. Now, since Dr. Adil has to leave us, he has a flight to catch, we would like to facilitate him now. So I request Vikas Singh Chauhan to present him a memento, please. Thank you, sir, for joining us today afternoon. Thank you. Now we will like to have the next speaker on the stage, please. I would request Mr. Nagarajan to come on the stage. Please sit. I take the privilege to introduce the speaker to the audience here. Mr. Nagarajan K is an active angel investor, board member, and startup ecosystem sharper, closely aligned with Inflection Point Ventures, a massive investment network comprising over 24,000 HNWIS, family offices, and professional investors. With a background grounded in identifying and scaling high potential early stage enterprises, his expertise spans tech-driven sectors including deep tech, SaaS, consumer technology, and cross-border innovation. Representing IPV's refined approach to early stage syndication, Nagarajan plays a key role in the firm's strict due diligence, valuation metrics, and post-funding mentorship and framework. His alignment matches IPV's expanding footprint, which has successfully executed over 220 investments and then more than 50 exits. He is heavily involved in navigating the modern venture capital pipeline, specifically regarding the deployment of IPV's massive structural vehicles, including their $110 million IPV international fund out of Gift City, which seamlessly bridges the gap between global NRI foreign capital and regional technological innovations. With this brief introduction, I request Mr. Nagarajan to deliver the speech, please. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. So I know this is going to be a difficult situation, like session after lunch. So I want everyone to be more active, okay? And if you have any questions, you can ask. Okay. Before starting with that, why founders need to raise funds? Anybody? Why somebody need to raise funds? Need to raise funds or want to raise funds? Any founders or anybody looking to raise funds can answer? Please, I want to make this more interactive so that any questions are there, because this, I can just take it as a class I don't want to be a class. It has to be more of interactive session.
Hi, good afternoon. So, the question what you asked is whether it is need or want.
Yes.
It is a very, if you would ask me as a founder, I would typically make it a hybrid. It is need as well as a want.
Exactly.
But the question depends at what stage it is required.
Yes.
So, as a founder, yes, I am here to raise funds. So, there is a need and there is as well as want to raise the fund. So, need is basically from a prototype to a market-ready product, and want is how fast you can scale up and how fast you can accelerate and look at 10x, maybe 30x, whatever the capacity of that product range is.
Okay.
Yep.
That's great. Anybody want to add any points? Okay, this is from the founder side. As an investor, why investor will invest and give a money? So you are going to invest. Are you going to buy something? So why you people invest? Because they want to make a quick money. Okay, so these are the just key points which I wanted to clarify before starting the session. So we'll just go through the deck. So next. Okay, this is about myself. So I'm representing Inflection Point Ventures. I'm actively investing in IPV last 4+ years. I am also a selection panel member for last 3 years. And I also worked with Zeta, CreditBee, and Huawei. Almost I'm having total 20+ years of experience. So everybody knows that. I think from yesterday, even ministers are also told that in 2014, we almost had 50+ startup. Now it's almost 2.3 lakhs of startups. And if you see the growth rate for the last 10 years in terms of economy, India is on the fast track. And it's a fastest growing country in the world. So if it goes in the same projection, it be expected to reach 8.8 trillion by 2028. If it, because of geopolitical reasons and economic slowdown, still will be reaching 6.6 trillion. And the upper side, if everything back to normal, we will be at 10.3 trillions. And also we can see that which are the sectors are growing. If you see India, almost all the sectors, like for example, auto and air conditions, refrigerators and smartphone, internet usage, India is almost second or third in all the categories. This gives a lot of opportunity for the founders to come up with the innovative solutions to make India grow faster. So these are the 4 pillars what you usually consider for a startup. One is a growth potential. So this is something like Swiggy. So earlier, these are the different things, like different problems, like how we had a lot of growth potentials are there, which was no other players exist in the market. So when they're tapping that, it just started like a small aggregator. Now it has gone as a bigger brands. And for some startups, profit is not an immediate priority. So they have to grow the customer base. That is important. Something like Big Basket, Zepto, they are still not profitable, but they are increasing their user base so that in some point in time, they will have a huge user base so that they can get a lot of revenue. That becomes like a more profitable situation. And innovation. Uber, like earlier we have to, Uber moves the world almost in global. And Airbnb, like you have to book that whichever you have a lot of opportunities to decide like how you want a single villa or they disrupted the booking industry. And SpaceX recently gone public and this become one of the largest private equity which listed in the IPO. So different startups has a different problems to solve. And another thing is adaptive, like how the different companies adapt. See, earlier if you see YouTube, you just had a video platform. Then they bring live. Then they start giving us short stories. The same way Netflix disrupted the US industry, like they are just only DVDs and CDs. Now they brought everything online. So now they are the market leader. And Amazon, it just started as a book selling store. Now it sells everything A to Z. Let's start with the example. Okay, if you have X amount, you're investing in some form of investment vehicle. So it produces 6.2% yield. So if you have invested $1,000, you might be getting $62 end of the year. So this is like a kind of fixed income stream. If start giving any dividends, it completely depends on the value of the vehicle where you have invested. Just enable the audio. It's there. Audio is there, yes, please. Laptop. Okay. I'll just play from home. I think I'll skip this, yes. So what he says is intrinsic value. The intrinsic value is something like, what is the future value? Today I invested 100 rupees of some particular share or some investment. What will be the value after all the payables we left? What is the amount left? That's what Mr. Buffett says in this video. We'll take another example. This is a watch. How much will you be willing to pay for this? It's cost $1,000, which I purchased in the last month. Any number? Just a random guess. Or if you are buying, how much you will buy it for? Anybody? One-tenth of the price. Okay. If I only have used. If it's a famous brand, for example, Rolex, it is a rare collection. How much you will buy? Maybe 1,500 or something. Maybe somebody has taken it to moon and they got it back. What will be the price? So the same material depends on the value and the price and how it is the past history. So the price changes. So also it depends on the demand and supply. If like that, so many watches are there. If like 100 watches I taken into moon, I just selling it, the price is different. But if the only one watch was there, if so many buyers are there to buy, then the price is, you cannot say, it can go to million as well, million or billion. Because this is one of the rarest thing one you can buy it in the market. So usually, if it's a good deal, when the value is higher and the price is less. So this we can see in Diwali sale, or many of the times we may think that they'll say that 30,000 phone, you will get it at 19,000 phone. We may think that value is 30, the price is 20, so I'm winning the deal. This is the other way where we should focus more is like where more value is there, I am getting at lesser price. The same thing applies for a startup and stocks. Whereas in FUMO, the value of the asset may be lesser, the price is more. In the name of fear of missing out, people are ready to pay the premium price. Maybe in this case, the $1,000 watch, somebody will be ready to pay $1 million as well, because they may not get it. The price is 1 lakh. Here the value is 1,000. And also when it comes to startup, it is difficult to measure at very early stage because we may not have much of information. As the startup grows, so we will be having like early stage, the fundraising stage, and before IPO and after IPO. So once the stages increases, we will be having lot of information available in the market. For example, any publicly listed company, we have a lot of annual reports and lot of earnings, and those information is readily available. Whereas a private held a startup, we may not have access to all the information. So here I have a question like valuation is a art or a art or science. So what is science? If I ask the temperature of this room, it remains same for everyone. Right? If 24 degrees, it's 24 degrees for same. That is a science. If it's art means they may feel like, somebody may feel like cold, somebody may feel warm, somebody feel like suffocating. So that is a kind of art or feel, I can say. So if in terms of, if you see startup, it's a more of art. It's not a science. Because if I ask somebody how much
you.